Hello, beautiful people. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Nadira Lugg, and I'm the president and founder of One Love and Light Center located here in California. And we are a spiritual center that help people find and maintain their blissful Zen. So in other words, I love to tell people to think of us as your elevator operators to elevated consciousness. Yes. And we do this in a myriad of ways. We do this through the practice of yoga, guided meditations, Reiki healing sessions. Yes, I am a Reiki healing master. And the reason why we are here today, we do this through the use of tarot and oracle card readings. Now, I always preface that I keep my tarot readings for my private clientele. But for you, my Aquarius brothers and sisters, this oracle reading is for you. Happy new moon in Aquarius. Happy new year. If you have not heard it from me, yes, we about to kick in February, but I had to wait until your zodiac sign hit its roll call and in its round. So here I am wishing you a happy new year and a happy new moon because we are in your new moon. Yes. Now, before I before I get started, I always like to start with a space of gratitude. Yes, I do. So shout out to all the subscribers. Yeah, I appreciate you all. I hit a milestone this January and I'm so grateful. And if you know me, you know this chick celebrates all things big and little. And I'm so happy to hit a milestone that I did. I manifest and set a goal for, and you know, my goals are going higher and higher. So I reached over 100 subscribers on YouTube and I'm so happy. And thank you so much, and keep liking, sharing, and subscribing. I appreciate that exchange of energy. I really do. And so that way you never miss out on anything. Like I said, we got some big things in the planning, in the works. We're going to be doing some relationship workshops. I know you're going to love, I know you are, bridging the science with the spirituality and understanding how to communicate not only with just your mate, but also platonic relationships, interpersonal relationships. And let me tell you something. Looking at these cards real quick, because you got a lot of them. Please get a drink of water or something when you need to feel necessary to pause this video. But yes, platonic relationships, friendships, whatever. We're going to be covering all the topics of how we can work to be better communicators in all of our relationships come through. Yeah, so stay tuned with that. And that means go ahead, subscribe. And when you are ready for your own personal in-depth reading, beautiful people, by all means, just know I can be reached by the following, by the One Love and Light Center.com website. Again, that's numerical One Love and Light Center.com. And please follow, like, and share, subscribe to our many channels. We're on YouTube, which is how you're probably watching this video right now. Facebook, Instagram. Your girl has just joined TikTok. I'm doing something different in the new year. So we have One Love and Light Center. It's for all of those platforms that I just mentioned and TikTok. Go ahead and subscribe there. And the only one that's different is our Twitter account, which is One Love and Light C. Okay, numerical One Love and Light C. So beautiful people, my Aquarius, y'all got 4 decks. So if you always remember, on new moons and full moons, I pull out my Moonology deck. So you have 4 decks we're doing. So like I said, y'all have a lot of cards, but that's okay. It's some very important information going on here, and it's for the month of February. Okay, so it's gonna be a very, very, very good February for you. So just it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. All right. So without further ado, my Aquarius brothers and sisters, this message is for you, my fellow air sign. Let's go. Starting off, because I also have a new deck that I'm going to introduce, the life coaching cards, but we're going to start with our regulars. All right. So right now you have first out the gate, masculine energy. This is Sun in reverse. Masculine energy, a male relative or friend may be in need of your support or guidance in the month of February. A male friend or relative may be in need of your support or guidance. And underneath the deck, you have sextile. When opportunity comes chirping, learn the song and sing along. Come through. Learn the song and sing along when opportunity comes a chirping. Okay, so what does this tell me? So we got a sun in reverse and we have sextile. So sextile is also always known as the aspect of opportunities. All right, so that is why it says when it comes knocking, or it's come singing or chirping, get to singing. You're gonna learn this song, you're gonna hum with it. All right, but it also is blatantly telling that there will be a masculine figure in your life who will be asking for some help, some support, something in the month of February. Now, this could be a cousin, this could be a significant other, father figure, uncle, whatever. There just be open and be aware that someone is coming to you to talk to you, ask you for some advice. Have an open heart and listening ear to whomever that is, if you're in the right energetic space to provide that. Okay. Now, I can't wait to move on to these next cards. All right. Because that was pretty simple. These are the life coaching cards. And you have up first, you have, oh, wait, no, matter of fact, here, I got something. You have number 41, power struggle. You may be involved in a power struggle between two or more people. You may be involved with a power struggle between two or more people. Now you have also 51, empath. 51, empath. You may be confusing other people's energy with your own. You may be confusing other people's energy with your own. And underneath the deck, you have metamorphosis. Metamorphosis. Okay, so like the caterpillar that emerges from its cocoon, you are about to get your wings. Ooh, I love that one. All right, so look, let's start with the metamorphosis. Okay, so the cool thing about a metamorphosis is, again, it is the spirit of change. And let me say this right now, I've been giving this speech through all the zodiac signs. It can be the newness of being in a new year, a new month, and we're getting ready to head into February. I have great news that Venus retrograde is out of here, but we are still in Mercury retrograde, okay? But so we're still in the process of learning. And remember, retrogrades are the season of reevaluate, review, reset. Like I said, it's just everything that's all right? If it didn't serve you, it's time to look at it and see if it's time to let it go. What do I need now? That formula didn't work for me back then. So I need to review that, know that, and now apply something different for this new space that I have open now. Okay, letting go of the old and ushering in the new. All right. So with that, there has been a lot of energies, earth shifting energies, planetary energies, and it's been making people get a little gung-ho and a little bit more emotional. And so please be kind with yourself. Please embrace this change and know that it's not in your head. It is not you. You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone, my love. I too am experiencing it. And I've been talking to a lot of other people who are very energy sensitive. It's in the air. But the cool part about it is it's boosting us to just let go of some old shit to get ready for this new improved 2.3.0 in this 222 year. And it's just, we're going ham. So embrace this metamorphosis that you're going through right now. You got this, and you're gonna emerge a beautiful new creature, a beautiful new spirit. It's gonna be a beautiful thing. Just keep your girl posted, okay? I can't wait. And just like I said, we only got one more day. Shoot, tomorrow's February. So, and this reading's for February. So I already know you probably already in the energy of it. And if you're not, get ready for it, baby, because hey, it is here. And it's all about whether or not you're in the flow, okay? So surrender, flow, embrace the change, and it's all about perspective. It's only going to make you better. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you, all right? Now let's go back to this empath and this power struggle, because this is some important stuff, all right? And Spirit is really telling me we need to really pinpoint on this. Empath. You may be confusing your own energy with other people's energy with your own. Now, I've been known to be an empath, but what I did do in order, because let's say this, anything, and I'm speaking for myself, anything done, always what? We are maintaining a harmonious balance. Now, one thing I had learned being a empath, once I realized how much of it was like really draining me, that's what got me involved in Reiki. Okay, so for some of you who are maybe Reiki masters already or practitioners, great, awesome. Maintain it, keep practicing, and if you can, share your gifts, because a lot of people need it. But for those who are experiencing these energy shifts, and you don't know how to kind of help yourself get through these energy shifts, I need you to learn to do some energy work, energy healing. Be careful about who you decide to spend your time and your energy engaging with. There was a video I ran across on TikTok, and it was such, no, it was on IG, and it was a poignant message. And the message was, it is poor spiritual hygiene to just give away your energy with any and everybody. It is poor spiritual hygiene to give your energy to any and everybody. It is a privilege. It is a privilege to exchange energy with you. And you have to treat it as such. Now, what does that mean? A lot of times, being an empath, we do take on the energies of people and issues, their problems, their sadness, their emotional roller coaster, because they are lacking the emotional stability at that moment, because they are going through something at that moment. And because we are spiritual beings having a human experience, it's doomed to happen to whomever, whenever, and we don't have a time frame of when you're going to get in and when you're going to get out of it. We don't. But it is your responsibility, my Aries, I said Aries, my Aquarius brothers and sisters, my air energy, to make sure that there is a balance. We cannot help the whole entire world in 1 hour. We just can't do it, okay? We may have the heart for it, and we may cheerlead for change around here all day and long, because that is what y'all love to do, rebels with a cause. Cheering on. If the system is broken and it's not working for humanity, get rid of it. I already know your chant. I already know how you feel about individualism, and I love it and I dig it. Even the train, I don't know if y'all can hear this train going by, is tooting and rooting you on. I feel it and I get it. But I need y'all to be clear about what energies you are taking on and what you need to preserve for yourself. Again, we're almost out of Mercury retrograde. Take notice of who you exchanging and communicating with. And if it's not feeling good to your spirit and your soul, make the necessary decisions that you must make. Choose wisely. Because even though we are for humanity, it don't mean shit for us to help and serve humanity if we all messed up in the get-go as the individual. What good would you be able to do for others if you are no good for yourself? So beautiful people, choose wisely. When I get through with this reading, best believe I'm going to rest my nerves and rest my body and my mind for my own self-preservation. Why? Because I've already done a session. I've already had a tarot reading with a lovely person. I've already gotten ready for another acting gig. Look, life happened. That's what. Because life happened. And because I am a energy reader and an intuitive translator, this is what I do. I also know to step back and preserve, so I have more to give, all right? So moving on. You also have 41, power struggle. You may be involved in a power struggle between 2 or more people. Now, the reason why I put so much time and energy in that empath card is for this. When these are coming together, understand once again, energies are running high right now, okay? They just are. A lot of people can flow with the change, and then you have a lot of people who cannot flow with the change. So if you are in a position right now, whether it's with your business, your family, or whatever, etc., there in the month of February, be aware that there may be a dynamic of changes with who's doing what and where in your career, in your business, where you work, where you play, or at home. And then a wise choice would have to be made. Not one based truly out of emotion, but because we are air signs, we are more so logically based, and we run a lot with our logic, a lot of times more mental than emotional. Then this is when the choice will have to be made. Now, keep in mind, if you know something is wrong, then yes, use your wonderful voice to state what you feel. Use your words to express what it is you need or request from the other person, okay? And also know that you must listen to the other person so that there can be a nice compromise in between. There's always got to be a balance, harmonious balance for everybody. And just like you and I would like to be respected for our gifts and our talents and our beliefs, we have to offer that same respect in other people's beliefs, comments, or values, okay, and their opinions. All right, everybody got an opinion, but like I said, be open, because remember, it doesn't necessarily have to be a power struggle. It goes back to perspective, beautiful people. There was there's a saying, and it was from a Jay-Z song, and it was something like somebody seeing two people, and me arguing with somebody from afar. It looks like two fools from afar. Who's the fool or something like, I can't remember. I'm paraphrasing, but the fact is, if you got two people arguing, spitting, just going arguing, people from afar, it doesn't matter who you think is in the right or wrong. From afar, both of y'all look crazy. Okay, because nobody is there, they're just getting the outside. So it goes back again, do you waste precious time and energy with someone, or do you, I tell you what, if we're going back and forth, I tell you what, let's sit on this for a minute. Let's go and have lunch. Let's break, have lunch, or let me go to this class, or let me tend to this. Let's sleep on it. Let's give it a night. Let's sleep on it. Cooler heads prevail, and let's come back to it. You be the one, if need be, to let's do a times out and reset, reset, review, do a reanalysis of everything that was said and done, so that the next day or the next hour or whatever the case may be, there can come to a conclusion and a compromise. Okay, so when you have awareness, we're better prepared, and we're good to go. All right, so that's really what it is. It's all about awareness. Nobody's saying you finna be fighting somebody in these streets, over who gonna do what's. There's an awareness, energies are high, but you're prepared to deal with everything that comes your way. Why? Because you're Aquarius. You're the water bearer. You got this. You're going to pass the water, and it's going to be all right. Okay, get everybody a drink from the cup, and it's going to be good. All right. All right. So let me move on. All right. So you also have, I'm going to save these. Let's go straight to your self-care cards. Yes, let's go to yourself. And speaking of water, let's go to your self-care cards. Flow like water. So what we just got through talking about, you are the water bearer. And because of that, even though you are air energy, you know how to work those words. You know how to handle yourself. You know how to cheerlead and stay strong and doing what you want to do, my rebels. I love it. But you have beautiful hearts. Yes, you do. You have beautiful hearts and beautiful spirits. So be open and to surrender with the flow of what is provided to you. Again, you got this. All right. You also have number 14, connect with your ancestors. Now, a lot of times when we are dealing with some obstacles or challenging situations or even challenging people, I have a tendency to call on my ancestors. I do, Lord, or, okay, grandmama, I need you to connect with your ancestors. And do it before you sleep, during the day, when you wake up. It's amazing. It's amazing when you talk to family members and get more info on who you knew as a kid, but you really just didn't know their personalities. And especially the ones that really loved on you and gave you loving advice, and not the ones that may have been mean to you. We don't want them, okay? We we talking about the ones who actually took the time out to talk to you or gave you a piece of that candy that they had in their purse or in their pocket or gave you that quarter. You know what I'm saying? You know who I'm talking about. But once they've left the earthly plane, just like we will at one point, they're still here in the spiritual sense. They're still here watching, guiding, loving on us, cheering us on. Please connect to them. They are your backup. They are the ones who are willing to give you the extra boost when you need it. Some advice that you all of a sudden you're in deep contemplation. I need some help right now. Oh my goodness, somebody give me some advice, please. Call on your ancestors. Hear me when I say, get calm, get quiet, get connected. You will get some messages. Yes, you will. They could come in your sleep. They could come through song, television show. You'll hear it. And you'll be like, dang, I haven't heard that since Auntie so-and-so. That was your word, hummingbird. Okay. So be on the lookout, connect to them. And then you also have 39, plan a vacation. So a lot of my Aquarius are wilding out probably because of COVID and just need to get away. So just know in February, you probably will be, they know probably some of y'all gonna be just planning away. It could be a long distance trip, a short distance trip, a staycation. I guess, have one of the moments like, I'm not going to work today. I'm just not doing it. I'm just not doing it. Why? Because I said so and I need a break. And that day happens to be your staycation. But whatever it is, have fun, enjoy it, stay in the frequency of having fun. It does help. I promise you, it helps you, especially if you're going through this, like I said, the spiritual change or awakening or an energy shift. Call it what you may. I've never want to do labels or anything. I'm just open to the experience. But plan your vacay, okay? Be safe and enjoy. Stay prepared. Even we're in COVID times, be prepared. You also have 40, pleasure. So February also brings along pleasure. Now look, we grown. We are grown. So girlfriend over here, providing herself the self-love that she needs and greatly deserves. And there is no shame in that. Hey, it just isn't. Come through. So for those of us who are with significant others, wonderful in the month of February. And for those of us who are riding dolo, it's all good. Pleasure can be sought in so many different ways, and it doesn't necessarily have to be sexual. Okay, we have to often be open to all things. Sometimes a piece of chocolate can be very pleasurable. Now, the picture dictates something else, but spirit is telling me something else. So, beautiful people, that's what I'm saying. Enjoy this February because this could definitely coincide with the planning of the vacay. All right. Seek pleasure in what you're doing. A lot of times we have to be reminded to play with the inner child within. Yes. Reason being is because we get so stagnant and get so serious as we are in adulthood, then we forget about the playfulness that made us happy and vibe high when we were just able to do the things that we really did love to do. Whether that's jumping jacks, or just taking a nice walk, up a hike, or do something, or playing a board game, or a card game, or solitaire, or whatever brought you peace. Reading a book. For me, back in the day, was reading a book or watching a good movie. That brought me such happiness. And I think that's what also made me pursue acting. Again, it just brought happiness to me. So find your pleasure. Look, find your pleasure. All right, that was twofold if you didn't get that. Either way it goes, enjoy yourself, my love, in February. And underneath the deck, you also have, this is the last one for the self-care, it's chanting. Number 8, chanting. So for those of you who are not used to chanting, for those of you who are used to it, great. Off, go ahead, get into it. Yes. For those of you who are not familiar with chanting, please use the source of YouTube and all the rest of these doggone platforms, cousin Google, whatever, to get you a good idea of chanting. Now, it's kind of cool because I'm in the middle of training, doing teachers training in Kundalini yoga. And it's so cool taking my practice to a whole nother level. And so when I've gotten this card in the past, I've been a little intimidated because it's like, what do I chant? And so I usually find myself just singing and humming and things like that, or even in my meditations. But now that I've been into Kundalini yoga, now I have Sharanam. So I say this and share this with you because it brings a vibration that's beautiful to myself in my body, and to open up space in my spirituality, space to just try something different. Okay, so beautiful people, definitely go on YouTube and look that up. Now, for your extra deck, you have Moonology, because remember, reminder, it's the new moon. Come through. You have full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. This is awesome. You have don't let pride get in your way. You also have your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon, your commitment is being tested. And underneath the deck, you have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. A fiery climax approaches, full moons in Aries. So you know what this tells me? This coincides with this. And this is your supporting card. Okay, a fiery climax can definitely be with that masculine energy that needs that help, that guidance, that's looking for some help and guidance, or it can also be about that whole power struggle. Okay, so remember, you have the power, okay, because Aries is known as the aggressive, high power, masculine energy. Okay, masculine energy. And with that can go with that person that male that needs some help, some guidance to talk it out. Maybe they're dealing with the power struggle themselves. That could be also, I'm listening, could be also the scenario. Be open to give kind words of advice to help them maneuver through the situation, okay? Be the voice of reason, as I know you can be, my air sign, okay? Come through. And also, don't let pride get in your way, even if this is about that power struggle. Just because you got to be right. Remember, I know a lot of times, and this was for me too, before I got into a better space of my spirituality, and just realizing that I have final control of my emotions. I can't blame people for the rest of my life. Well, they made me go and get light. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Because why? Because I gave them power. The power struggle was I gave over my power to get me out of my regular element, to start acting and talking this way and feeling this way and reacting this way. When in all honesty, now I've gotten to the point where, oh, okay, that's what hey, if that's what you believe, go for it, have at it, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'll see them in 2 months when they need help with so, because it's not worth arguing about it. Either the person gonna do what they said they're gonna do, or they not. And if they not, trust me, they're gonna be back to ask you, well, what went wrong? Well, and then at that point, you can make a choice to even answer, I could tell you what went wrong. Let's just, So again, pick and choose wisely. And again, if it's you, don't let pride get in your way. It's not worth your time and energy. People are out here dropping, I'm just gonna be trigger warning right now. If you can't handle it, mute it. I'll give you the sign to let you know when to unmute. Trigger warning. A lot of people are passing right now. They are. It seems like numbers keep going up, and it doesn't necessarily have to be COVID related. There's so many different things going on out here, and I'm sad to hear a lot of the reports I hear from my family. I get from my family in Chicago. Okay, so I say this to say some of these arguments or whatever, they're unnecessary, and because a lot of people are out here not handling the shift well, some people can be more irrational. So beautiful people, this ain't the time to just, you know what I'm saying? If it just doesn't look like this person is in a rational frame of mind or thought, don't let pride get in the way, because you got to prove your point. It's you be the bigger person. Seriously, you be the hero of the story. Walk away. It's not even necessary. Okay. So keep that in mind. All right. And then your commitment is being tested. So again, even with this shift of everything that's going on, just know that out of your test is a testimony. So your commitment may be getting tested to see if, like for instance, I will say for myself, I prayed for patience. A long time ago, I was praying for more patience. And you know what happens when you ask universe for something? You're gonna get it. But so what happened? I was placed in situations, and I kid you not, back to back, where my patience was being tested. So here you go. In order to learn patience, I have to be provided or sent an environment, sit in an environment or in a situation. Now what's up? Now here you go. Now how you gonna act? Here, test day. What you gonna do? And so when test day came, I had to make some decision. Oh my goodness, is this what? Oh, okay. Let me just. No, take your time, honey. Take your time, because I'm praying for patience. So these are the moments when your commitment is being tested. So beautiful people, I want you to embrace that, knowing that with every test, there's a testimony. Every roadblock will give you something good to receive. It's a gift of receiving newfound information, newfound knowledge that you didn't even know you had. That strength, that courage, that know-how, that will, okay, that sheer drive. So beautiful Aquariuses, I know you can handle it. I know you can get through it. This is your new moon. Beautiful people, make sure you write out those new intentions for the new moon, since we're in your new moon. Start something new. We're already in a new year, a new month, a new moon. It's time. Set those goals and those intentions. Write out a plan to get those goals and intentions, and then do your part action-wise to get those goals and intentions included and achieved. I love it. And if you need some help, that's what this girl is here for. Holla at your girl. I'm a manifesting queen. I've been told by several people I am a manifesting queen, and I know this for sure. That is one of my gifts and powers, and I happily embrace it, and baby, and let it keep working. Guys, this girl will be on set for the next 3 days due to that same manifesting. And I love every minute of it. And it's only going to get bigger and better. So beautiful people, I love you. And I want you to continue to love on yourself. And when you are ready for your own personal in-depth reading, because it gets deeper, all right? Holla at your girl. You already know what to do. One Love, enlightencenter.com. All the links will be down below this video, all right? And holla at your girl, okay? And then again, subscribe, give your girl, exchange some good energy, and share a like, a subscribe. Trust me, we are watching. I appreciate it. And YouTube, when you do it, YouTube, it keeps me in a rotation. So I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And as always, beautiful people, I want you to always remember to what? Shine your light. I am a firm believer if everyone was to shine their light, and I mean brightly shine their light, honey, no one would be in darkness. You never know who you may inspire. Okay? So remember, you're the cool level one. You got this. All right? And keep on inspiring others. Mwah. Up next is the last of the zodiac sign. That's Pisces. So if you are an Aquarius, Pisces cusper, by all means, there will be a message there for you. And then remember, if you've been doing your natal chart, then find out where your Pisces is located. Because remember, you are more than one zodiac sign. So there will be a message for you if you find out that there's a Pisces planetary Pisces in your natal chart. Come through. Yes. And until next time, beautiful people, mwah, you take care of yourself. Happy New Year and enjoy your wonderful, bountiful February and this new moon energy. Bye. I know I will.